Okay, class, in math class today we're going to learn about regrouping subtraction. The objective of this lesson is that the students will be able to understand and complete subtraction problems with regrouping successfully on their own. It relates to the Common Core standards that they must be able to add and subtract within 1,000 using concrete models or drawings and strategies based on place value, properties of operations, and/or the relationships between addition and subtraction. Relate the strategy to a written method. Understand that in adding or subtracting 3-digit numbers, one adds or subtracts hundreds and hundreds, tens and tens, ones and ones, and sometimes it is necessary to compose or decompose tens or hundreds. The academic language is subtraction. It's when you are taking a number away from another number. Borrowing, used in subtraction when a number is too small to be subtracted from. Difference, the answer to your subtraction problem. And place value. This is the value based on its position in the number. Prior to this lesson, students must understand place values of numbers and also be able to perform basic subtraction problems. Okay, kids, I'm going to need you to get out a few tools. First, I need you to get your notebooks and your pencils, your erasers, and of course, we need your big brains today because we're learning something new that we haven't learned before. Okay, here's a quick review. So we've used base 10 blocks in class, and these are examples of here of what they look like. The tens for the rest, or the hundreds for the rest of these problems that I'm going to show you guys are all going to be in red, which look like this base 10 block right here. All of the tens column are going to be in yellow, and they look like these base 10 blocks. And all of the ones are going to be in blue, and they're just the one cube. Okay, so if this number is 475, that means there are 4 hundreds, 7 tens, and 5 ones. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a second to write this problem down in your paper and try and solve it by yourselves. Okay, so 475 minus 352. First, we subtract 5 by 2, and that gives us 3. 7 by 5, and that gives us 2. And 4 from 3, and that equals 1. Or 3 from 4, sorry. Okay, so what is regrouping? Another word for regrouping is borrowing. But it is when the top number is smaller than the number you are subtracting by. So we have to get some help from the tens column. And I'll show you guys what that means. Okay, so if we have the problem 551 minus 442. First, let's go to the ones column. Oh my gosh, do you guys think that we could subtract 1 from 2? Or subtract 2 from 1? Sorry. No, we can't. What are we going to do? Okay, well, first of all, what we're going to have to do is we have to go over here to the tens column. And since it's 10, we are going to take one of these tens and add that 10 to the 1. So that means it's going to give us 11 and 4. See? 11 and 4. So now these numbers are no longer numbers of the problem, but the blue and the yellow numbers are our new numbers. Okay, so remember that we're going to go back to the ones column and we're going to subtract 11 minus 2 equals 9, 4 minus 4 equals 0, and 5 minus 4 equals 1. Remember in these problems that we add 10 to the ones column. Why? Remember, the middle column is the tens column, which means when you are borrowing 1, you are actually borrowing 10. Okay, here's a video that I have to help you guys remember.
subtraction. Come on, let's put it in action. Always begin the subtraction fun at the far right over there with the one. Always begin the subtraction fun at the far right over there with the one. When the number on top is smaller than below, it's time to go with the regrouping flow. When the number on top is smaller than below, it's time to go with the regrouping flow. Cross top left out, reduce by 1, cross original out, and have no doubt, add 10 to the original. Subtract and look to do it again. Always begin the subtraction fun at the far right over there with the one. Always begin the subtraction fun at the far right over there with the one. When the number on top is smaller than below, it's time to go with the regrouping flow. When the number on top is smaller than below, it's time to go with the regrouping flow. Now go to the top of the left position. Cross the number out to begin the transition. Take it left now, take it left now. Move left, move left. Reduce the cross number by only 1. Place it on top, we're halfway done.
Okay, so I know it's going to be a little bit hard because it's something new, but I want you guys to write all these problems down and try and do them by yourselves. Do the best that you can, and if you need any help, remember that I am more than happy to help you guys with any questions.